since I started doing skin, they're like, well, can you train us? Can we do something? So I was originally just sending products for them to sell and introduce their client to, but then we decided that we're going to have a full spa where you can get hair and your face.
Wow. And so are you going to be going back and forth? Are you going to hire people to run it?
I am going to hire people, but probably
initial.
going back and forth as much as I can. As much as I can. I don't know.
I'm saying, is that the exhausted face thinking about it, or is that the...
It's, I guess you get into projects and you're like, yes, this is going to be great.
Yes.
And once you're in it, you're like, hold on, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But it should be great. I mean, they have a little, from research and going there, they have a few spa, but it is just mainly facials. It's not like skin tightening treatments. It's just pretty much that glow facial. You get a glow, you go.
Glow and go. How you got into skincare?
My entire life, I've always been into taking care of your skin. My mom was a cosmetologist, so she pretty much was like, oh, you have to cleanse your face every morning. You should keep moisturizing so you don't get wrinkles. And my husband had really, really bad acne about 10 years ago. Okay. So I started making home stuff like, okay, use this, because we went to a dermatologist and she gave him, I believe it was retinol at the time.
Yeah.
And he woke up the next morning, his entire face looked like it was burnt.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, no, we're going to do something at home, something natural, where it doesn't have any acid or anything. So I started out doing that. His skin cleared up. And my mom told me my entire life that God blessed me with my hands. Anything that I do with my hands, I'll succeed. So one morning I got up, before I worked for Department of Justice. So one morning I got up and I'm like, I'm not happy doing this. I'm happy doing this. So why not look into it? So I looked into it, called
How many years ago was this?
This was about 7 years ago.
Okay.
I called different schools and I did the basic, but the basic was too basic for me. So I was like, I can't do basic esthetician work. I don't see a difference. I don't want to give somebody a glow. I want to change the skin. I want you to wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to do any of this. My skin looks great. So I went back for the master's, and during the master's, I wanted to learn more. So I worked for a dermatologist and then a plastic surgeon, just so I can get more in depth on the skin. Once I finished working with them, the plastic surgeon, I was like, well, the goal was always to get my own business. So I branched out on my own about 5 years ago.
Okay, awesome.
And it's been hard.
What's been the hardest part about it?
Doing it by yourself, wearing all the hats.
Like as a business owner versus as an esthetician.
Exactly. As a business owner. As an esthetician, all you worry about is treatments, right? As a business owner, you have to worry about marketing. You have to worry about what specials you're going to have, how you're going to customize it, what's the best treatment to have in your business, what's going to make your business the most money, what's going to give your clients the best results. Yeah. So it became, oh, how am I going to get all of this done? And in the beginning, I hired a lot of marketing companies. I lost a lot of money hiring marketing companies.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But it was a learning experience. I'm not saying I didn't take away anything from them, but every marketing company that I hired, I took away a little bit from them. Mm-hmm. So it made me more knowledgeable on how I need to go about it in the next marketing company, what I need to tell them I need for my business. So, I mean,
What did you learn from that? Like, what is it? What are a couple of takeaways that you can think of off the top of your head where you're like, let me save you, small business owner who is watching this right now, $10,000, $20,000 of mistakes that I had to go through?
What I can say off the top of my head is don't rush into a marketing company when you first start, because you don't even know what your business is at the time. Mm-hmm. Like, you have no clue where you're going to head, where you're heading towards. A lot of people get into it and they're like, yeah, I just want clients. But you can have a whole lot of clients and they can market you and you can get a whole lot of clients and nobody in return because you're not giving them what they need. What I think everybody should do as a small business owner is first know your business. Get to know your clientele, your market, and then start marketing to that. Like, I went down to the process where I took a marketing class myself. Because it's like, this isn't working for me. So I know down to what TV shows my clients watch. Mm-hmm. That made it easy for me to tell a next marketing company, these are the clients that I want to target. So I feel like you should know your business, know your clientele, know who you want to market. And once you get to know them, it's easy to market to them because everything you're going to do is going to go towards them versus everybody. I always tell people, don't want to do everything. Be good at just that one thing that you want to be good at and believe it. I remember when I first started my business, I had like 5 clients. And to me, it was like, what? I was happy with my 5 clients. As the months go by, I'm like, no, this is not working for me. So, I started, most of the stuff I did by myself. I did my Google by myself. I would post everything by myself. I'm not good at social media. Unto this day, I'm horrible at social media. If you go on my social media, I barely have followers. And, everybody's like, why don't you post? And I'm like, I don't have time for that. And I know social media is a going thing, but it never worked for me. I was really good at going out. Like I used to make the little packets myself and go hand it out on people on doorsteps and stuff like that.
You got that hustle mindset, don't you?
I think, I don't know, everybody say when you're a Capricorn, that's, you're goal orientated. So maybe I am. I think I love what I do and I didn't want to fail at it.
Yeah.
So I did what I needed to do to get where I need to be. I'm still not where I need to be, but at least I know I'm getting there. Like I can fairly say I have about 200 clients on my roster. And I remember when I first started having 5. So sometimes we look at life and we're like, oh my gosh, I need to be booked out every single day. And it's like, look where I was and look where I am.
Yeah.
That's growth.
Yeah. It's 5 to 200. Is that just from passing out bags?
No, word of mouth. The best form of advertisements is word of mouth. I'm big on results. If I can't give you results, I don't take you. If I can give you results, I take you.
How do you know if you can give somebody results?
I don't know. It's a feeling.
Walk me through that process.
Okay, so most of the time when people come into me and I'm looking at their skin, I'm specialized in acne and skin tightening.
Older, younger?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Skin tightening. My target market is 30 and over. They're more consistent. At that age, you're really thinking about your skin. You're looking like, wait, I see a little bit of wrinkle. Acne clients is any age. I start from 16.
Quick question. What show do they watch?
My acne clients, they watch the Love and the Hip Hop shows.
Okay.
My older clients, they're more of the housewife and the real family shows. So I go on that. I go off of that when I think about them.
Okay.
But my process in knowing how I can actually help someone is, like I said, I specialize in acne. So when anyone come to me with acne, I always take them. With the skin tightening, it depends on how deep your lines are because my machine, I'm not big on Botox. I don't like Botox. Filler, I don't do any of those. But fillers I'm okay with, but Botox I'm not. I actually like that microneedling because it helps to build back the collagen in your skin. It's something that's going to last you longer than if I would have done fillers or Botox that I have to do every 4 months or every 6 months.
So is that why you don't like Botox? It's because
I don't like Botox because it's a toxin. It was meant for headaches. It wasn't meant to put in your skin every 4 months. And because it's a foreign object into your body, it can move. I have a client that did it and she had to do eye surgery because of right here. So she had to do eye surgery. So it's like, I'm not a fan of it just because of that. It can move and go anywhere because your body's trying to push it out because it's a foreign object. Fillers is natural hyaluronic acid. Your body actually makes that. So it's not going to do anything. It's going to dissolve faster, but it's not going to do anything to you. But yeah.
No, I love that. It's interesting to hear that because you could easily profit and make money and include that into your practice.
Right.
But you're choosing not to because
of what it does. Yeah. I'm pretty natural. I mean, I don't eat meat. I do juices every 3 days. So I wanted everything to follow me. I wanted to represent who I am as a person and not because everybody's doing it. Trust me, Botox, you make money. I know that.
Yeah.
But I also do great in what I do. And they don't have to constantly spend money. Yes, it's a business. They're going to always come back because they want their skin to look tight. But you don't have to come every 6 months to me to get a foreign object in your skin. I feel as though honestly, my clients come every month.
Yeah.
Even though their skin are tightened, they still come every month. Like, I want my skin to stay like this.
Is that really why, or they want to come and just chat with you?
I hope it's both. I hope it's both. I hope it's both. I'm actually the only person in Virginia that has this product. It's called Bio Microneedling.
Okay, what is it?
It is natural. Hold on. Don't let me say it's natural. It is natural, but it comes from the sea. So it looks like algae. It's called spirella. Mm-hmm. It's the sponge of the sea.
Okay. I think I take that in like little tablets.
Really?
Right? Spirulina,
Yeah.
something like that.
It is.
Maybe.
It is.
So
you take it in tablets?
Don't quote me on this. Maybe not. I thought it was
No,
called.
I know what you take. It's a green, you make it in a green juice. Yes. No, it's not the
different.
same
Okay.
thing. No, because this is actual needles. I'm like, you cannot take this.
Not the needles.
You can't take it. So it's like sponge of the sea. You dry it. Well, I don't dry it. The company does. But it gets dry and it turns into these fine powder. Mm-hmm. So when you rub it on your client's skin, it starts to feel like needles without having to go through the process of using actual needles. So what it does, it clears up acne. It gets rid of melasma. It also tightens the skin. So instead of my RF microneedling, that's the thing that I do the most now.
Yeah.
I think in my business, this is what I've looked for. I wanted something that can fix everything, like acne, everything that I specialize in. Exactly. Everything that I specialize in. I wanted something that was going to fix acne without having to stress. You know, this treatment is so great that in 7 days you see your results.
Oh, wow.
It's for treatment, but in 7 days you get 30% of that result. And I'm the only person in Virginia that has it.
Now, see, if you did social media, that would be great to show just before and after.
No, I do. No.
Okay.
I do show befores and after on my social media. Like, a lot of people video as they're doing their... honestly, I have no time for that. Like, my focus is what I'm doing. If I remember, I might do a video here and there. Like, my marketing company, they yell at me all the time.
I was going to say...
They're like, Yolanda, you need to send us more pictures and more videos. And I'm like, how can you do that if you really care about what you're doing?
So something you could do, just as an idea, you take a camera like the one that's in front of us, have a nice wide lens on it, so you can see without you having to go and see, is it in focus, is it not in focus?
Right.
And then you just hit record, and then you just do your thing. And then you take that video, send it to somebody else to figure out what to do with. They'll make it YouTube video, they'll make it social media.
Yeah, they do.
Do all that. Send it to your marketing company, let them.
That's what they're saying. Like, Yolanda, you don't have to do the work. You just have to give us the video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know, but honestly, I get in there
listen to the conversations me and my client are having because we're like getting into the real stuff. So
exactly. And honestly, when I go in there, I'm supposed to be going in at 10 every day, right? Yeah. I go in at 8. When I get in there, it's like I don't take a break. I just want to finish my day and get out. So I'm back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, you sound like me.
Yes, until I'm done. If it's 8 o'clock, that's everybody, like all the other girls, they're like, go eat. And I'm like, no, I just want to finish this out. I got to get home to the girls. I just need to finish my day and get home to my kids. Like, I'm fine. Yeah. But I'm back to back to back to back. Like this morning, I had so many people like, can I come at 8? I'm like, yeah, no.
Not today.
And when I leave here, from the time I leave here, I go straight to work.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So my last question to you, before we wrap up, is where do you see yourself 5 years from now? And what type of impact do you hope to leave with the world with what you do?
Where do I see? I see myself being a household name. What kind of impact? I want people to know that you don't have to wear makeup. When people wake up, they say, I want to go to Limitless skincare because I want to wake up every morning and not have to worry about my skin. I want people, that even if you don't come to me, I want you to be able to contact me and get information on how to take care of your skin. Like I have people from Indiana that just call to get products and ask me what they should do with their skin. So I want to be a household name. I want to be able to help people, whether you're a client of mine and you're coming to me every month. I want to be able to help you with your skin It doesn't matter if you're paying me or not. I love dealing with skin. So if I can help you, whether you're here, there, across the world, I just want to help you. So I think my thing is being a household name, being an impact to people when it comes to skincare, changing it from just being facials or just in and out clients. A lot of people do clients where it's like, oh, I'll give you 30 minutes. My clients get about an hour and a half with me. So I think I care about your skin. Like, look at me, how old I look.
I know. The fact that you said you have kids, I was like, okay, she's not 19.
No, I'm 36. I'll be 37 in January.
Well, your skin.
And it's taking care. Like, everybody's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't get to give myself the treatments I give anyone. Half of them I can't give to myself because I have to wear glasses. And the other ladies that I have working, they're not trained in the laser and the carbon peel and certain things. So they can't do it for me. All I do is get up every morning and night and I do my skincare.
Yeah.
That's it. I learn to massage my face upwards so nothing droops. Yes. So, but I think I love skincare so much. Like, I dream about this stuff. Like, if my new clients, I literally sit down and I research their skin and what's the best treatment for their skin. And while I'm sleeping, I have to be like, Yolanda, you don't have to think about this. You've already figured it out. But I love what I do.
I love that for you. I think that's amazing that you're so passionate about what you do. So I'm going to say it again, YouTube videos. Think about how many people you could get across to and you could reach and become that household name. No matter what, I'm sure you're going to accomplish that.
Right.
But to get there faster, once you're ready for social media, I think it would help get you that impact so much faster. But
I am not.
Not yet.
No, I want to. Trust me, I want to. I think I've done so many research. I've done, everybody have these videos on YouTube telling you how to go about your social media. And trust me, I have like 3 books that I've sat down and write down everything they say. And then I'll be like, that's a lot of work.
He said, you know what, my schedule's full already.
Yeah,
I need to focus on that.
Like, that's a lot of work. I do want to be able to do that. I've seen a lot of young ladies because the school that I went to, I teach dermaplaning there. Like, once you do have a class that wants to take it, so I go in and I teach dermaplaning. And a lot of the girls started their business, and I look at their social media and I'm like, huh? How did they do that? Yeah. And I just cannot, that's one thing I cannot get down.
Yet.
Yes, let's say yet. But I look at the younger folks and I'm like, y'all are really good at this social media thing. And I've never been into it. I think that's the problem. My first Facebook page, my cousin made it. And I still have it. I'm never on it. My Instagram, I had the personal Instagram and it just sat there.
Yeah. Let somebody else run it. I'll tell you what, your life is much better if you're not spending your life on social media. So
exactly. I don't even have that amount of time in a day. Once I get home from work, the girls take up my entire time. Yeah. So it's like I went on vacation and I'm trying to like incorporate work back and them. And they're like, no, mommy, don't go to work. You've been gone for 10,000 days.
Yeah. Aww.
So I have no time for social media. Like, to be scrolling on social media, like, I really liked TikTok at one point because they had funny videos. So when I wanted to go to sleep at night, I would look at TikTok. But to post things and all of that, no. And I have an event. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys ever leave the studio.
What's the event?
For the product that I'm just started doing, I'm launching it on the 28th. Yeah, the 28th.
Of October?
Yeah.
Oh, where's that?
It's at the spa.
At the spa. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
cool. So it's like a big, hopefully it's big. It's the first event that I've done. I've never done any before. That's maybe awesome. Little ones like openings and stuff because I was first in Ashburn and then I went to Leesburg. So maybe little openings and stuff like that. That's the first big one. Like, everybody that signed up, we have a makeup artist coming from New York. That's everybody that signs up. They're going to be able to get free makeup that day.
Lil and I will be there.
So yes, it's on the 28th. So if you guys can make it, it'd be nice.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that sounds great. What time did you say?
4 on Saturday, the 28th. Okay. I'm hoping I don't know why I went on vacation right before I started it. Yeah. I did 70% of everything before I left. But, first event, something that you're passionate
That
about.
10% will take up like so much.
And it's like my marketing company, they did a really good job at, putting it out there and having people RSVP and stuff like that. And it's my baby.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the landing page like, this is not what I said I wanted on the landing page. Like, I want the landing page to say this. And she's like, but it's been doing great. I'm like, yeah, but it's not what I want. She's like, but it's such a short notice now. I'm like, let's make another landing page. So we have two. So.
Yeah, it's hard to let go of things, I know.
It is. Especially when you've done it by yourself. Like, I've built it by myself. Don't get me wrong, my husband has been a great supporter. He's been a great supporter in saying, whatever you want to do, Yolanda, I know you thought about it. You thought it through. So whatever you want to do, I'll back you.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I want you to give me like something.
Critical feedback.
Give me a feedback. He'd be like, no. I mean, trust me, he know why he's saying no. He knows me. Because I'm going to be like, what? No, that's not it.
Yeah. Thanks, but that was the stupidest thing.
Exactly. So he's always like, I will be your ear.
Yeah.
And I will be the pockets. And I'm like, I think that's good.
Yeah.
So, but it's hard doing it by yourself. I mean, I have other ladies that work in the spa, but it's still hard doing it by yourself. Yeah. Like, even though they're there, I never wanted people to work for me. I wanted people to work with me. I feel as though if I give you a piece of the pie, you treat it like it is your baby. Mm-hmm. Versus if somebody's working for me, they're not going to treat it like it's theirs. Yeah. If you're part of this business, you're going to treat it like it's yours. So they have their own thing. Only time we come together for something is if I have a new treatment, I want everybody to carry stuff like, but I allow everybody to do what they want to do. Yeah. Like, I don't hold anybody like, you're underneath me, you do what as I say. No. It's your business too. You build your own treatments that you want. You go about it how you feel best for you. I'm just going to guide where we stay underneath a certain, logistics. Mm-hmm. Like, everything else they do on their own. So awesome. I do it on my own. The only things I market for everybody is what I decide. I'm like, you want to have this treatment in your treatment room? And they'll say yes. And I'm like, okay, so I market it for all of us. But there are treatments by themselves. They market it by themselves.
That's awesome. I love that. And I love that you're doing things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So very cool.
But they all do great. They all, the business do great because we all put our piece in and not me putting my 9,000 cents in. Yeah. I'm like, I don't have all the answers. I don't think nobody ever do. And when you have a group of people that you're partner with, I think everybody put a little bit of their knowledge in. It makes it a whole versus me thinking I know everything. Because trust me, I don't.
Thank you so much for being on this podcast. I appreciate you gave so many great nuggets of wisdom for not just me, but I'm sure all of our listeners. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.